here we are on day one of the refurbishment, with no work being done to the house. We've just picked up the keys and thought I'd give you a quick tour of everything that's about. So first off, we have the single garage. It's a perfectly fine building at the moment. It's dry, no damp, has electrics connected and water. This is due for replacement with an oak framed garage, and it'll be a double garage with an office above it. Moving back around towards the front, you can see the layout here where we have the public footpath to the left, the garage, and then the thick hedge separating our driveway from the main grounds of the property. This hedge goes back as much as 2 to 3 meters deep in places, so part of the or a big part of the work we're going to be doing is stripping back some of the foliage here, which is seriously overgrown. Particularly this area we're looking at the moment is about 3 meters thick, and getting some of the grass area back. Coming across to the side here, we have the side of the garage and a traditional chalk wall. Unfortunately, it is starting to fall down and crumble, so we're going to have to deal with that as well. And some very large mature trees, including this very large apple tree here, which we're quite looking forward to utilising in the summer and autumn and picking some apples. So heading round towards the front of the property, I'm going to take you across to the left so that we can see the outside of the grounds first. And coming along the alleyway, you can see there's quite a lot of overgrown shrubbery and hedges down the side here. This is hopefully going to be part of an extension eventually, but all needs cutting back. It's very thick and overgrown. Coming down across to the left here, you can't quite see it from here, but there is the oil tanker back in there somewhere. Again, very overgrown and needs a lot of trimming back. The hedge here at the rear of the garden is approximately 2 to 3 meters deep as well. So again, it's just been left to grow way too thick and is taking up quite a lot of the ground. So we're hoping to trim some of that back. And if we scoot under here, we can see that there's again just lots of dense undergrowth and foliage, all of which we're going to cut back and hopefully make a little den for the children back here. But it is nice to have really mature gardens. So from where we are at the moment, we're looking at the rear of the house, and we've got the window for the kitchen, and on the left there we have the window for the dining room. This is a 1960s property which hasn't really been updated. You can see we have some large trees, and then the window for the bathroom, a couple of TV aerials, not quite sure why there's two. And then coming round to the side of the house, again we've got quite a lot of unused space here, which is it's just covered up with undergrowth that needs trimming right back. And we have 2 children waiting to try and scare us, doing a cracking job as well. So if we head into the house now, we'll go in via the utility door on the left, and this is part of an extension that was created, which we're hoping with planning permission to knock down and bring right towards the front of the building, and make it a little bit wider, and also make it right the way the full height of the house, and replace it with the utility and shower room, and also knock through into this room, the kitchen, which as you can see is relatively outdated. We have the very old oil burner in here. It's actually a decent sized kitchen, it's just it's not very well laid out. We've got the electrics box in here at the moment, which as you can see is incredibly old, and that one needs updating as well. But it does have a very large window and some nice views at the moment as well into that back garden. Again, once that's trimmed back, we should be able to make that quite a nice little space. Now moving on into the next room, which is the dining room area at the moment, with a plastic door covering it, and again we've got the view out to the back of the garden. This window here should hopefully be replaced with bifold doors, creating some space to move directly out into the back garden. And here we have some sliding glass doors, one of which doesn't slide particularly well at the moment. This is all going to be ripped down to bring the dining room area into the lounge area. Now as you can see, it's a decent sized lounge. It could do with being a little bit larger, and it leads through on the left here into a conservatory which was added in the 1990s. Now this conservatory, again with planning permission, is due to be knocked down and replaced with a full height oak framed extension. So we're really hoping that this is going to be a feature, a major feature of the house is going to be a big oak and glass fronted extension to the front of the property, and with render to replace all the rest of the brickwork around the rest of the house. So it'll completely transform and modernise the house, along with new tiles, replacing the traditional tiles with a slate roof. Here we have the stairwell, which is completely solid at the moment, blocking off quite a lot of light, which again will be replaced with a nice oak frame banister system and a traditional wooden door, and behind the traditional wooden door is a UPVC sliding door, which again we're going to replace with something a little bit more modern. Now leading up the stairs directly in front of us we have a toilet which is separate to the bathroom. Again, if planning permission goes ahead and we get the extension to come in full height off the left hand side of the property, then we will be placing a door into the left here leading through into a new double bedroom, just where this wall here is. And you can see this window will be moved back by about 8 to 9 foot for creation of that new extension. Now if we come through into the bathroom, again it's a decent sized family bathroom, but knocking through into the toilet that's currently across to the left of it will create a much bigger space. It's fine, it's functional, it just needs modernising. In here we have the airing cupboard, which is incredibly deep. You can see the water cylinder there, but again it's quite a lot of space taken up just on a airing cupboard. Coming through into what is currently bedroom 2. This is a double bedroom with built-in wardrobes, as you can see to the wall here, and that's a stud partition wall, views out to the front, and a small sink unit here. Now again, if the extension plans go through, then that will become a built-in wardrobe that you can see just there where the sink is, feeding both this room and another built-in wardrobe for the new bedroom that we'll be creating. And if I just open the window here, we can see, having a bit of problems with the lock, we can see the view that you get out of the room looking across onto the very private gardens. So while we will be cutting back a lot of this greenery, we are also going to be ensuring that we keep this privacy, because it really is a beautiful front garden, and as you can see the kids are loving playing in it. So I'll just close that up. Moving forward then, we have directly at the end of this corridor is what is currently bedroom 3. Now this is due hopefully to be replaced with an ensuite to the master and a dressing room, and potentially part of the staircase leading upstairs. There is an attic room above that has previously been used as a bedroom, but it's not sold as a bedroom because there's no permanent stairs, so we're looking to expand into that loft space as well. And then moving on, we've got bedroom 1. So this is the master bedroom. It has windows, as you can see, on 2 sides, the built-in wardrobes as well. This partition wall is going to be coming down, and again, if planning permission goes ahead, as you can see, we're now above the conservatory. This bedroom should extend forward the full depth of that conservatory, with again glass fronting, allowing a lot more space. And then on the wall directly behind where we are at the moment, we'll have the door going through into the dressing room and the ensuite. And as you can see up there, there's the hatch leading to the bedroom above us. I won't go up there in this video, we'll have a look at that a little bit later on, but the main plan is to get stairs up into there, and again, if the extension goes ahead, that will make what will be in effect a 4th bedroom, quite large, potentially with an ensuite. We're still looking into options. So there it is. This is the building as we bought it, and the renovation can now begin.